Hi, this is Jagadish Mupati. I'm welcoming you to look ECS Cloud. Today I'm going to talk about IP address. Different classes belong to the IP address, which are the thumb rule, which are also called as the thumb rule classes, which defines the structure of an IP address. So what is an IP address? So IP address is used to identify the location of the NIC card. In our previous video, we looked at what is an NIC card and what is also a MAC address. So we are going to now talk about IP address. So the IP address is nothing but it is going to use to identify the location of the NIC card itself. IP address are represented in dotted decimal notation, as you can able to see on the picture. There are 32 bits in an IP address as compared to a MAC address, which is made up of 48 bits. These 32 bits in the IP address are divided into 4 octets. Each octet has got 8 bits. The IP addresses are made up of network and host bits, and they are identified by the class they belong to. What do you mean by that? So each network, each networking IP address is made up of 2 components or 2 fragments within which it is going to denote a networking part of it to show that, because IP address on its own doesn't have any meaning unless it belongs to a certain type of a network or a certain network. So there are like IP address fragments which are going to define the network elements of it, and the other part is going to define the host bits. How are we going to represent this? Due to internet standards, we are going to classify this IP address as class A, class B, and class C. And class D and E are reserved for the research purpose. We're not going to talk much about on class D and class E, but we are going to talk about class A, class B, and class C. The one we are seeing on the screen right now, for example, the 17.172, .224 and .47. That is an example of an IP address which is denoted in the decimal numbers, dotted decimal numbers. This is human understandable, this IP address, whereas for the actual computer, this will be translated into 4 fragments of, or I can say 4 octets, which is made up of 8 bits. And each 8 bits will be represented in binary notation, which is made up of 0 and 1. So how are we going to denote that? We are going to see that in the next slide. When we say 8 bits are denoted in binary format, which is either zeros or 1. So the base value is 2. And we are going to see how we are going to represent each octet in a binary representation, and what will be the position value of it, and how we are going to convert from decimal to binary, and how do we classify these IP addresses as class A, class B, or class C. You're going to see that in the next slide. As we can see on this slide, I'm going to talk about the thumb rule of classes for IP address. I can see 4 different slides. All these slides tells different stories. We're going to go by the first picture in the slide, which talks about the thumb rule notation, and also the minimums and the maximums, and also the decimal range. So as per the internet standards, the IP addresses has been classified as either class A or class B or class C. And there is a certain rule following each of the classes. For example, class A, it says, the rule always says the first bit is always 0. What do you mean by that? As you can see in the next picture, the picture which denotes the example value of 35, you can see positional value of a decimal value. For example, 35 can be denoted in the binary form as 001, 00011. So basically what this means is, if you look at the positional value of each of them, the first one occurs, if you look at these binary examples, you can able to talk about least significant bit and most significant bit. The least significant bit starts on the right hand side, which is 2 to the power of 0. In that location, we got number 1, and the last, that's the most significant bit, that is the starts with 0, that is on the leftmost side, and the positional value is 2 to the power of 7. So obviously 2 to the power of 7 is 128, but the one actual one starts at place of 2 to the power of 5. So that is the value of 32. And the next one occurs at, that is the second value, which is number 2, and 2 to the power of 1. So that is 32 plus 2 plus the 1, which is in the first least significant bit, which is on the first place. So that is calculated as 35. That is how we normally convert from decimal value into a binary value. So the first row here is the base value, which is starts from 2 to the power of 0 and goes all the way to the 2 to the power of 7. That means the range is starting from 1 to 128. So the first octet, we can able to say that we can able to represent that number starting from 1 to 28. Starting from 1 to 128, that is the range. But the example values, we have seen a binary representation of a 35 number, which is also denoted here. And then in the first picture, if we go back there, we can able to see the minimums and the maximum. So the class A rule clearly says the first bit is always 0. The moment we set first bit as 0 in the example and set remaining bits as all as 1, then the number it's going to become is 127. So that is why we say the class A range is always starting from 0 to 127. That is in decimal notation. But in the IP address terms, it will be classified as 0.0.0 to 127.255.255.255. That is the range of an IP address which belongs to a class A. When I'm explaining this, we know that a class A IP address is in a certain range. It always starts, it can start from 0 to 127 in decimal range. But how does the computer know that this is a class A? So basically, again, as I said, the IP address is made up of 2 elements. One is the element which denotes the network bits, and the other part of the IP address denotes the host bits. Again, this classification is made across on different classes. Class A defines a certain number of network bits and certain number of host bits. Similarly, class B and C. What is the significance of setting this? How does the computer know whether an IP address is class A or B or C? The way it can understand computer by setting a default subnet mask. So what does it mean by that? For example, in the table below, we can say we can see that for class A, we can see a certain IP address ranges, and next to that we have seen 255.0.0.0. So what does it mean? This one is telling the computer that treat the first 8 bits, that is the first octet, as the networking bits, and the remaining 24 bits as the host bits. That means this one is normally used when we wanted to have less number of networks, but large number of computers in a network. Most notably, this probably using in a big organization where there are multiple computers, probably 10,000 computers in an organization. They want to have a big network where the number of networks will be less, but more computers are there. So then we are going to go and use the class A, because obviously it is going to accommodate less number of networks, but predominantly large number of computers. So in that scenario, we're going to use class A IP address, and then we're going to use the range what is being mentioned here. Similarly, when we go to class B, the thumb rule states that the first 2 bits are 1 and 0. So the moment when we say 1 and 0, what would be the total value when we set it to 1 and 0? So 1 is nothing but the first, in the most significant bit, it will be calculated as 128. And then if you set all the remaining ones except the 2 to the power of 6, which is the 6th value, which is 7th value, then it will be counted as 191. That is 128 plus 32 plus 16 plus 8 plus 4 plus 2 plus 1. That will be calculated as 191. That is the maximum range. The minimum range, the beginning range will be 128 because class A can start from 0 to 127. So the class B will start from 128 and it can go up to 191. Again here, if you see the class B, we can able to see the subnet mask as 255.255.0.0. Again, what this means is the first two octets or the 16 bits will be represented as network bits and the remaining 16 bits will be represented as the host bits. So this subnet mask will tell the computer to identify whether a IP address belongs to class A, B, or C, and accordingly, computer can able to recognize whether it is a network bits or a host bits. Similarly, we have class C, which also says the first 3 bits are always 110. That is the thumb rule. So the moment when we say 110, what does it denote in the binary representation? So when we say 110, that amounts to the maximum value of 223. So the starting range we already know 192. So it can go from 192 to 223. And this is considered as class C. And the corresponding subnet mask, the default subnet mask is 255.255.255.0. So what does it mean? This is like we will be having large number of networks, predominantly maybe small networks, but within that each of the networks there will be a small group of computers or a small number of computers. So when a scenario of that sort occurs, obviously the network design will use class C IP address range, so that there will be massive number of networks but less number of computers. And again, the final example is a complete IP address. How that is denoted in a binary representation can be shown on the last pictures, which is the example is 192.168.10.15. So again here, we will be calculating 192 as a binary representation. That can be done easily by placing the first 2 ones on 128 and on 64. So by combining or summing 128 and 64, adding both of those, you will get 192. So the binary representation 192 will be 11 followed by 6 zeros. Similarly, 168. So obviously we're going to start with 128 because 128 is still less than 168. Then obviously we cannot add 64 because that will become 192, but we are only looking at 168. So we are going to add 132 into it, which will become 160. And then we are going to add the remaining 8, which is in the position 4th. So we are going to add 10, 10, 1 followed by 000. So on. So this is how we are going to make a decimal to binary representation, and the computer can only understand the binary representation. So any number which is in a decimal notation is only for human readability, whereas the computer understands in the binary format. So that summarizes everything about the classes, different classes of IP address, how IP addresses are represented in the binary value, what would be the base value, what would be the place value. We looked at in a picture format, and also we converted a typical IP address into a binary format. And also we looked at the IP address ranges for the different classes and what would be the default subnet mask for it, and what is the role of subnet mask. Thank you for listening.